From the bloodlines of your ancestors who
Well, none of it is peer pressure.
And we have what is called
that's the thing.
lineage memory.
That's why you have the global village, you see. The only peer pressure in ancient society was your own family, your own villages.
Right, your tribe.
Now, the whole world is your Facebook friends, you know, the people you go to school with, the people you go to work with, the people you run into at the mall.
And you know what's good about Facebook?
The television is your tribe, man.
And the thing is,
everyone's telling you
everybody is trying to tell you their opinion to win you over to their side.
Yeah, and everything, and the consensus is
Well,
always what the globalists
It's great,
want.
dude.
No, we'll be doing
Manny's.
I like it.
Manny's
What about your other
passionate.
brother?
Yeah, I have a brother named Manny. There's
No.
another brother named Manny.
Well, yeah, there's also Jesse Ventura book.
Yes.
Sonny, you have.
Gotta
what
get
is
that
this
book, man.
DemoCrips and ReBloodlicans.
That's where I wanted to go next. That's the one. Pull it up.
Right.
Pull it up.
I mean, that book, I'm really looking forward to actually reading it.
I've already ordered
You know,
it. You've ordered yours, right?
Yeah.
We've already ordered the book by Jesse Ventura.
It's just, I mean,
Sonny, tell us about it.
It is gonna be more of a.
Well, I actually, honestly, haven't heard much about it.
That's why we want you to lead with this.
That's why I kind of. Well, basically, I know the theory behind this book. Is basically, and this is what I mean. I agree with him in the sense that if you really want to use your vote as a means of power, don't vote for Republicans and Democrats. I totally agree. That is a way to unseat all these
They're
people.
one party with two faces.
It's a duopoly of power.
Yes. And
so
it's good cop, bad
we should
cop.
all start not voting for the Democrats or the Republicans.
I don't.
Like the congressman in this district we're sitting in has been a congressman for like 40 years.
And you know why?
This Gary Johnson guy. Have you guys heard about him? Gary
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Gary Johnson from New Mexico. He's running for president on the Libertarian ticket, and he's gonna be on the ballot.
Yeah.
Good. I'll vote a Libertarian
That sounds like
ticket.
my vote, but I gotta look more into him. But I mean,
Well, he's not going to get anywhere.
it doesn't
Well,
matter.
that doesn't matter.
It's a statement. You
Yeah, right, exactly.
Even like Ron Paul, voting for Ron Paul, everybody knew he was.
But it is a statement of
17,000 write-in votes. I think.
Just put it this way: a vote
What
for
you
the
do-
lesser of two evils is a vote for evil.
You're
Bottom line.
showing.
Absolutely.
Your vote is a protest. You're showing that I'm not going to put up with the people that are in power.
And they like classifying you Democrat or Republican and nothing else.
So
And it's
stay
turning into
away
a
from those
religion
two
too. It's
parties.
turning into an identity. It's definitely
Yes.
the gangs. You know, the
I'm the Democrat.
Democrats. You know, they're like, I'm a Democrat. They'll support any bullshit Democratic
Exactly.
policy.
Well, yeah,
and the
Democrats-
Republicans, I'm a Republican. They'll bullshit and support any
Yeah, and they
bullshit
won't even
Republican
look
and they'll sit
into
there-
it.
They're
And they
arguing
won't
with
even
other
look
stuff they
into
don't
it.
even
Right,
understand.
you're
You know?
right.
And
The
they
same
get
thing
all
with the
mad
blacks.
and you don't agree.
And
Yeah,
there was an
it's a
analogy.
gang mentality.
This
Tribal.
book could
Right,
make
exactly
that
what it is.
mainstream.
Right, there's an argument as such. It said that if Joseph Stalin was running for the Democratic Party, and if Adolf Hitler was running for the Republican Party, these people are so embedded in their ideologies that there is only one or two parties they're gonna vote for Stalin or Hitler.
Yep.
Theoretically, that's how bad the system is, and how deep embedded and brainwashed these people are into thinking that there is only two parties. When I mentioned Ron Paul to some of my friends and family, they're like, well, who the hell's that? You know, who's
Well, they
this
all
Ron Paul
fanatics
guy?
or what?
No, they're both. I got both. I got Bush idiots
Well,
and Obamanoids in my family, but you know.
At one point, you asked that same question that we all asked: who is Ron Paul?
Right, but I didn't, you know, say things like, oh, well, that guy's, and he's just gonna lose, you're wasting your time, none of that. I actually looked into it just to look into it, you know, but it's like we were talking about earlier, you know, it's almost as if it's in certain people's DNA to question things, or we just didn't get conditioned that way, or
Well, we were
the
all
mind
conditioned the
control
same way.
the mind control program didn't work.
Well, in Texas,
You know what I mean? It just
people
didn't work on
think
us, or
from
whatever.
California, people think different. When they get to California, it's a progressive thing. Whether you're liberal or not, this
Right,
state
yeah,
drives
right.
you to look,
that's
because
a
they have
good-
ballot measures that force you to look at things. You know,
Well, no, it's just
it's
the
there.
culture in California is, and tell me if
It's
I'm
totally
wrong.
democratic. But
No, it's very, it's like you said, progressive. It's all
Yes.
about trying
What
to
does
fit
that
in,
mean?
and try to fit into trends, and try
Yes.
to model
That's-
yourself after
that's
something.
Yeah, but see, the thing
That's California.
California,
Well, no, it impeds
Right.
every aspect of our culture. I mean, it's in everything.
See,
And politics is the same way. Then
Yes.
if you go out and talk to people about politics, they have this gang tribal mentality
Yes.
of Democrat and Republican, and this is me. And I've actually heard people like argue about, like they're arguing about a football team. Like, you know,
And that's why
it's
they
literally
say
like,
you can't
it's
talk
like,
about
a waste of
religion or
time.
politics.
Right.
And why not?
Well, that's the whole New World Order's objective, is to get us to not talk about religion, to not talk about politics.
Not
But
talk
to
about
argue.
anything.
No,
Don't talk about
They
anything,
want us
just
to
watch
talk
your
about
damn
stuff
TV.
like the sports game. Who's in first place right now in the MLB West? I could care less.
What Lindsay Lohan wearing today?
You know what I mean?
Who
That does
cares?
not
Are you
make
talking
my life
National
better
League
knowing
or-
every single stat about the Giants. I love the
Okay.
Giants to death. Don't get me wrong. I
Could
love
be a-
Stanford. Shoot, I'm wearing a Stanford jersey right now. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna go look up their 2012 football picks for the next season. I could care less.
And look
What I
up
care
their
about-
cheerleaders. Come
Right.
on, guys.
I mean, come on. You
I
know.
only watch it to drink beer.
I don't know why they put those.
Right, it's a
cheerleaders
definite
up
good-
there.
it's
Why
good-
they
It's
put
it's
a
good
those-
recreation.
relaxation
My point is,
time.
it's
Definitely.
recreation.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
It's not your. It's
But this is your livelihood.
It's-
We're talking
it's a
about
brainwashing
when you're talking about
thing.
money, you're talking about politics, you're talking about your livelihood, you're talking about
And your life is on the line
the
with
law, you're talking about
right.
this
Going
is
to
what
affect
determines your life every single minute of your day.
And so this book, you know, is going to reach more people. At least more people are going to be forced to walk in Barnes and Nobles and walk in these bookstores. And
They
see
shut
it.
down the bookstores now.
Well, yeah, now, a lot of them are
It's
shut
all-
down.
they're
So
all-
that again, that
But
goes
not
back to
Barnes and
us
Noble.
and you, the
Every-
viewer, to
his
get this.
book has been
backward,
Barnes and
backward,
Nobles.
backward.
Well, yeah,
backward.
And it
well,
will
he's
be
a
there.
he's a these are published by mainstream
This
publishing
book
companies.
will be a
Well, it'll
New
be
York Times
available.
bestseller.
It'll
It's
be
gonna
available.
make it. They may
I mean,
not tell us
The
that.
point I was
but
trying to
okay.
make was
Right,
I'm
yeah,
going to
but-
give this to my brother.
Well, I'm gonna send it to my son.
It's just,
And-
it's mainstream. It has that mainstream thing that a lot of people need, and we need it on
Yep.
all levels. We're like the hardcore, you know, but
actually I got
have
one of
that
his books. Let me
mainstream.
pull it up.
Pull it.
I mean, we're becoming the mainstream.
We are
becoming
the
the norm.
real mainstream,
Well,
and
people
even,
are waking
and even
up.
Jesse Ventura recognizes that. All that is just BS. Nobody's watching. Nobody's paying attention.
Nobody's
to
watching
that.
CNN.
They're
No one's watching
they're
Fox. They're
watching
losing
the
the ratings
person
because
next
they're
to them.
I got
liars.
this.
Right.
This is one of the books I bought.
Now, which
That,
is this one?
that is a great
This is
book.
American
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Oh, I gotta
That
get
is a
that
great
one.
one.
I'm gonna read this
Yeah,
other
you
one.
like
I've got 20 books I'm reading right now.
You know,
Yeah,
for-
I can't think, dude. I don't.
And it's because I believe in the truth, people. That's why I'm doing it.
Right, and the funny thing
I
is,
might
it
actually
says
have that one. That you can
conspiracies,
borrow.
not
Yeah.
conspiracy
excellent.
theories.
But the thing is that one
What
thing
got you to
they're
get
trying
the
to.
book? What got you to get this book?
Yeah.
I was
American
just curious. I
Conspiracy.
was curious about reading what his point of view on things. Really honest.
And how do you like it? You've read it?
I read most of it. I
Looks like you've read a lot of it.
I
Yep,
read.
Over half of it.
I read his thing on the Lincoln assassination. I read his.
Yeah, that was.
Did
that
he
was
mention
interesting.
the involvement of the Rothschilds in that?
But you know,
You know
they're
what? I don't
putting
remember
assassination
because it's
of
been a
Lincoln.
while since I read it. Then I kind of went
wouldn't
through
doubt
like
it.
the
I wouldn't
drug
doubt
dealing.
it.
And the thing is,
Because-
like they're trying to set him up as like this, and I've heard people.
But it's
Yeah,
also with
mainstream.
Dick Russell.
They're trying to set
Dick
him up
Russell's
as
a
like
good
the.
one.
You know, he's the former wrestler and he's the former governor nobody took seriously. So it's like, oh, if he believes in this stuff, it's got to be bullshit. And that's, I don't believe that he's a fake. I just think that they're trying
Oh,
to set him up
no.
as being one. So people, the
Yeah.
common consensus, kind of like Alex Jones when he gets up there and gets rants and raves and acts. Somebody could just casually look at him and say, this guy's a lunatic.
Yeah, no.
And say, you know what, I'm gonna dismiss everything he says.
Dude, I
That's
have
the
more.
problem.
I have more friends and family that are turned on to him that I never thought would happen. I mean,
No, there are people
that
trying. But I'm
thing
saying
is like-
they're
I mean,
trying.
it
They're
is-
trying to set these guys up as looking
Oh,
like
yeah.
idiots when
They're
it doesn't
trying
work.
to do that.
It doesn't work because you understand people's lives are being ruined.
You
They're
can't
gonna-
be
they're
a
gonna-
governor if you're an idiot. People, you
And
don't.
he's a
sit in
smart guy. I've heard him talk. He's a very
He's a
smart
wrestler.
guy.
Alright, well, I just wanted to say again, trust but verify, look into the facts yourself.
That's a fact.
We are not the say all end all, you are the say all end all. So whatever you find to be reality, whatever you can understand, whatever your mind wants to show you, wherever your mind wants to take you, go. Don't be afraid, don't sit on your ass, get up and do something.
And if you do something, bring a friend with you. Teach them.
Be productive. Be
It's fun.
productive.
It's lots of fun. It's almost as fun as
And don't just drink
Watching
wine.
American
You can
Idol.
drink anything you want.
Yeah, wine is good though.